maybe he's taking this, maybe he's taking that. And in combination, it's resulted in this. And I know I'm saying several jokes about this, but I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. But the message is to please be careful. Coach Greg, in today's video, it's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. This guy, he's jacked, he's roided out, he's going through something, and it's all caught on film by 5 police officers. Perhaps this is the reincarnation of David Goggins on steroids. Wait till you see what this guy does. Wait till you see what he says. You're not going to believe it. This video you have to watch to believe.
Police are called to an apartment complex for the second time after reports of a man who was yelling.
And so imagine it's the middle of the night. This guy is screaming for absolutely nothing. He's all by himself. Police approach him and he's telling them, hey, get your hands off your weapon. How dare you?
I'm with the Reno Police Department. I work with your brother.
Get your hand off your weapon right there, mother. I got my hands right here.
And so on confronting this guy, he takes his shirt off to say, hey, you guys shot me 4 years ago, and I need to go and do some pull-ups. I need to get in a workout. What's the date of your birthday? Whatever it is, I'm going to do that many push-ups.
Police identify the man seen here as 45-year-old Christopher Sheehan, the brother of an officer and military veteran.
And so luckily, this guy is the brother of an officer, because if he wasn't, I believe he would have been tased. I don't think they would have been so kind, so courteous. They basically let him tell the officers what to do. And so perhaps he got special treatment. Imagine he's ripping his shirt off. He looks roided out. Guy clearly very intimidating. And last night I just watched this movie, one of the best bodybuilding movies I've ever seen, second only to Pumping Iron. It's called Love, Lies, Bleeding. If you're a bodybuilding fan and you haven't watched this, what are you waiting for? Go and check this out. And I'm telling you, it reminds me of this, only worse. And it's from a female. 94% Rotten Tomatoes. She falls in love with a woman. It's the movie you gotta see. Trust me, go and watch it.
If I ask you guys nicely, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Whoever could go toe-to-toe with me, head-to-head, push-up to push-up, let's get it. Going facing the west right here. You're yoked. Facing that. I'm not saying I'm yoked.
And so he challenges them to a push-up competition. The officer responds with, yeah, we get it, you're yoked. I'm not saying I'm yoked. I'm hard. Like David Goggins. And speaking of getting hard, not this kind of hard. You want to get harder than last time for the downstairs, code Greg, 15% off. Better plugs than friggin' last time, and I'm not talking about my hair.
Back up and stay. Are you scared? You're scared. You're scared. Are you scared or not? Be honest.
How is he not scared of this guy? Clearly, I would be scared. I'm scared and I'm sitting here watching it at home on a friggin' computer screen.
I'm scared of me. I fear one man, and his name is... Do you want to know what his name is?
I mean, can you believe this is happening?
Can I do a push-up? You guys won't shoot me in the back?
I'm not Chris.
You promise me? Listen, I'm a man.
Chris, do you remember?
I'm a man.
And so he identifies as a man. I don't know if we can be sure of this. He does in fact have his shirt off, but he says he's a man. And so they should address him with he, him. Just making that clear in case you didn't know, it's 2024. You can claim to be anything you ever want.
Yeah, I know your brother. I know Monique as well.
Dude, shut the f*** up.
Chris, what's going on?
Shut the f*** up!
How is it okay to tell police officers over and over again, repeatedly, to shut the cookbook up?
I got yanked up because you guys are soft. Every one of you out here is soft.
I mean, I certainly hope they're soft. Why would they be hard? They're just standing around, just hanging out, 5 guys in a circle. Why would any of them be hard? Hopefully these jokes make it into the video. I don't know. I think it's funny. I hope you think it's funny. We're just having fun here.
Who you think you're hard?
Chris.
You think you're hard, motherfucker? Think you're standing there hard?
Stop, my friend.
You're gonna shoot me because you think I think I'm better than you.
And so there's a guy in the distance, has his taser on him. You can see that red light floating around. I mean, what does he expect? Like, is this a reincarnated version of David Goggins? Only the not natty version. Thank goodness that David Goggins is natural, because if he was acting like this, world would be a scary place.
You guys think you're hard?
Chris.
Navy SEALs are hard. David Goggins, Jocko Willink.
He literally says Navy SEALs are hard. David Goggins, Jocko Wilkins, as he proceeds to undress. I don't got no weapons. Well, last I checked, fists could be a weapon. This guy's jacked, yoked out of his mind, probably on tren. Who knows what else he's taking? But I certainly think they have to be very careful.
You guys know who Community is? You know who Marcus Luttrell is?
Chris.
You guys know who they are? I bet you read their books. You guys think they're hard? I'm hard.
Now listen, this is one of the reasons why I don't suggest you use recreational drugs. I also don't suggest you use steroids. If you are trying to build your physique naturally, I'd strongly suggest you give Turk Builder a try. Steroids can cause anxiety, it can cause you to get angry, it's going to change the chemicals in your brain, and you never know who is more susceptible. And so if you combine certain drugs, maybe he's taking this, maybe he's taking that, and in combination, it's resulted in this. And I know I'm saying several jokes about this, but I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. But the message is to please be careful. If you're on steroids, you're angry, you have crippling anxiety and so on, and you suddenly take something else, the combination of everything, it could in fact be deadly.
Tommy did it. She is, baby. She is. She is. She is. 4-4-4-4-4. Get the back now.
Now, if you had told me that this was on the wrestling ring and this was the Ultimate Warrior and he was simply going about and doing this, I'd say, hey, this is a great actor. He's a great looking wrestler. Wow, imagine him versus Hulk Hogan. But this is in the middle of the night. There's people trying to sleep. You do need to be respectful.
Don't shoot me in the back, Reno PD. Don't arrest me. Don't touch me.
We're gonna get you.
I have broken no laws. Shut the up.
I'd argue that yelling and screaming and cursing at police officers in the middle of the night while undressing is probably not okay. It's probably not allowed. We don't know if there are young people present. Perhaps there's little kids at the window watching this man yell and scream and undress. And so, my opinion, you have broken a few laws.
Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet and go in my own house that I earned with my blood, my sweat, and my tears.
Well, he should have thought of that hours ago. I mean, before he was screaming and shouting for so long, where the police were called for disturbing the peace. I mean, does anyone remember a few years ago when the police showed up to my house that repeatedly were coming because I was being too loud? I was listening to Yellowstone. It was a TV show in my hot tub. It was 8 o'clock on Saturday evening. Yellowstone, noise complaints. And so they came over, the officers, what are you doing? Listen to Yellowstone. Okay, keep going. It wasn't even loud. It was ridiculous. Do you remember those neighbors?
We're gonna get you some help. Okay?
I'm gonna go get some right now.
We're gonna get you to.
I'm gonna go get shut the up. I'm walking.
No.
And so what kind of help is this guy going to get? A tranquilizer? What, alcohol? What does he think he's going to get to help him? To be quiet? Is he going into his house to get some Delta sleep to go to bed? I don't know what to tell this guy. Oh, by the way, code Greg, 15% off.
All right, take me to jail.
Thank you.
We're taking me to jail for it.
We're taking you to the hospital.
You guys take me to the hospital.
I mean, frankly, I thought he was going to resist. They did exceptionally well. Now, of course, they outnumbered this guy, but imagine being a police officer dealing with this guy. And you're thinking, I have to arrest this guy? This can't be fun. This is not my dream scenario.
The world is a crazy place, and you have to know who you're surrounding yourself with. You got to be careful.
And so imagine this guy you met at the bar, you're having a date, and this guy's acting like this. It's a scary thing. And so perhaps you choose the bear over this guy. But let me tell you, the majority of men are not like this. I mean, this video has gone viral. Clearly, it's a one-off. I've never seen anything like this. A guy who's jacked, ripping his shirt off, saying, stay hard. He's acting like David Goggins, only on steroids. But please, please be careful.
Can you push my elbow back a little bit?
Back like this?
Yeah, that way, yeah, keep going.
Say when.
Keep going.
I'm not sure exactly what was going on there with the pushing an elbow and harder. Yeah, feels good. I'm not sure about that one.
What position you on playing football?
Running back, 34. I want to go get tattooed right now on my chest, a big heart.
And so right now, right in this moment, his dream case scenario, what his wish would be, is to get a tattoo with his number 34 under it on his chest. This is why you shouldn't be getting tattoos while under the influence of anything, including your best friend.
He's a veteran. I don't know what service he was in. He suffered some sort of a brain injury.
Yeah.
And then that mixed with, the steroids.
Unlike in the movie Love Lies Bleeding, Steroids, you don't just inject them, especially between the finger like this or right here, and you suddenly go crazy and want to kill everyone. I mean, I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I'm not saying that steroids don't cause changes in the brain, that it can't make you dumber, that it can't perhaps give you anxiety and all these different things. But it's not going to make you do this in that moment. But, as this comment suggested, steroids and meth are a crazy combination.
Last time I dealt with him, he was using he was using roids and meth in combination to power through those extra big workouts.
And so it's not the first run-in they've had with him. The last time he was using roids and meth. And so remember, these are the officer's words, not mine. And so it does appear he was under the influence of several things.
You have no clue. But you think you're hard, dude, with your little freaking goatee.
Oh, I don't think I'm hard. I know I'm not hard.
Me neither. I don't think I am either.
If this guy isn't hard, then who is? I mean, think of it. If this guy is scared to go to jail, you don't know what it's like in there. Well, if there's people like you in there, I don't want to go.
They took me to the VA already. I'm sorry if I was being rude at first. I'm not meaning to. I'm just not happy to be here.
I mean, look at the size of you and a smaller female ready to examine you. Let's say there was only one officer. Should he have to be solely responsible for protecting everyone at this hospital in case something happens? I mean, I know he's under the influence, but does he really think that he doesn't need to have extra officers there to protect him?
Why is there so many officers here? Are you guys scared? With you with the mustache, are you scared at all? You scared of anything in the world?
Maybe spiders, but that's about it.
So you're not scared of me, but you're scared of spiders. Imagine the rage roiding up inside of him.
Look at it. Look. Nice.
Hopefully that
Nailed it.
And so in the end, he pled guilty. He served 60 days for resisting arrest and making hella noise. I feel so bad for this guy. There's no telling what happened to him when he served our country. A lot of men and women come back and are never the same. So sad. Absolutely 100% the truth. Macho Man and Dog the Bounty Hunter had a kid, and the kid was addicted to meth. I'd argue, and was raised by David Goggins. He's not locked in jail with prisoners. The prisoners are locked in jail with him. Imagine how scary that would be. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you liked it, watch one of those two bloops. And of course, if you want to get the Seco protein bars, 230 calories, 20 grams of protein, the Cookbook 3.1 has PDF and a hard copy, as well as all of the Harder Than Last Time supplements. Also become the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. And until next time, I am out.